1 on. Mic 2, that's you, Kate.
Right, here we go.
Mic 3, Joel Creasy.
Come down and spend some time with the guys.
This is Kate, Tim and Joel.
Take me to the place I love.
We'll count you in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hanging out with friends.
Making some radio, man.
Okay,
Strap in.
Oh, we're doing it. We are so doing it.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Happy Tuesday afternoon, Kate, Tim and Joel. We have got a massive show for you today, even though we're not here for it. But that's cool. We're in your ears, we're on the Nova Player, in your podcast, wherever you want us to be.
Yeah.
Lots happening today. What are you kind of into today? What's your fun fact?
Oh, I like that there's 270 days remaining to the end of the year. Well, actually, maybe I don't like that because it makes it feel like there's a lot of the year left.
Bit of a countdown. Not long to do your Christmas shopping, though, am I right?
I know, better get out.
But this is interesting. If you were born on April 5, you were likely conceived the week of July 13.
So no fun facts about today, obviously. Coming up this hour, what's your superpower? Next, do you have one strict rule? Yes, heaps. No, but just one.
You don't have any rules.
My rule is to not have rules.
Boom.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Yeah, Tuesday afternoon, this is Nova. It's Kate, Tim and Joel. Do you eat the same thing every day? I know people like that. It's gross. It's weird, especially for adults. We'll do that soon. But right now, let's talk about some strict rules. Do you have one that you live by?
Don't drink Monday to Thursday.
Yes, right.
Right.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, let your hair down, but only 2 or 3 standard drinks. And then
Yeah.
Sunday,
course.
prepare yourself again for the week ahead.
Yeah, I will not buy raspberries if they're over $6.99.
Oh, good
Oh,
one.
that's good.
Well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That stuff, like, no, I'm not doing that.
What about this one? I've got a new rule. Chicken is for the daytime.
Chicken
Oh,
for the
okay.
daytime.
Chicken's a daytime protein. Like, it's a lunch food.
What about a wrap? Will you not have a chicken wrap at night?
Absolutely
No,
not.
that's very lunchy.
You can. It's
but
just not my. It's just my rule. Chicken's a lunch food. For me, that's my rule. We're doing what's your rule?
We're talking about the princess, though.
Oh,
Kate
okay.
Middleton, my favourite. I absolutely adore her.
Yeah, that's weird, don't you reckon?
do you think you'd get on, the two of you?
Yes,
No way.
absolutely. We would.
No.
She would love me,
No.
and
Yeah.
I would adore her back.
No.
Yeah, you guys would be thick as thieves.
Kate Middleton would have her people sorted out.
No, they wouldn't. They'd be like, you know what?
Tell her I'm
This is-
busy.
This is good for your rep, Kate. I don't know which Kate they're talking to.
Maybe you guys could have a chicken wrap together at night.
She wouldn't eat a chicken wrap. I would not give her a chicken wrap. I would make her. What would I make her?
What would you make her if she came over for dinner?
Oh, I don't know now.
Oh, God, you'd be
Cutlets,
stressed.
lamb cutlets with quinoa salad, mushrooms, feta, bit of pumpkin, maybe grilled zucchini. It's a bit of my...
Wow. You could play her in The Crown.
Seriously? God, please. Out of all the things you could eat. Like,
But if
it
you
sounded
came to my
nice,
house,
but like, oh, wow.
You can't beat a lamb
Free car
lollipop.
salad.
Wow.
Free car? That's Greek, isn't it?
I don't
Middle
know.
Eastern or something.
I'll just give her some tabbouleh and a falafel.
Absolutely.
What would you make the princess if she was coming for dinner?
Me? I don't know.
I'd do like a croque and bouche or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
I
Yeah,
do-
big
I-
profiterole
No,
tower.
you know what? You
Oh,
wouldn't
that's
make
good,
it.
actually.
You'd order it in like you do everything
I
else.
Actually, you're right. I'd invite her over for a late afternoon to get something. I'll get a Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. And I'd put
Yes.
an espresso intenso pot on.
Kate Middleton, she has one strict rule for the Cambridge household, and it has been exposed in a job advert. They're obviously advertising for a job on the Royal Household's official website. Now, the job advert said that there was a zero tolerance policy for gossiping. You're out, blackers. And stressed that it was important for applicants to be good at maintaining confidentiality and exercising discretion.
Hey, John. How you going, mate? What's your one strict rule?
Hey guys, how you going? My one strict rule is to give the missus a kiss every night.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful.
When you walk in the door or before you go to bed?
Before you go to bed.
Yeah, of course. Do you do the thing where it's important if you've got to go to bed at the same time?
No.
No, that's hard, isn't it?
Oh, you
Because
stay up gaming, do you?
a friend of mine told me that. Always go to bed at the same time and you'll have a long, happy relationship.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, well, Screw you. Darren, what's your one strict rule?
I never ever work on my birthday.
Oh, don't you like to go to work on your birthday so everyone can sing you happy birthday and make you a cake?
Yeah, I guess so, but I just think it's a gift to myself to have the day off. So.
Sarah.
So mine is I get an almond latte on the way to work every day, and I'm so strict about the way it is that if I go anywhere else, I have to get soy because I don't think they can do it as good as my local.
Oh, Sarah, you're so loyal.
So I'm pretty strict with it. I'm also strict like Joel in that I don't drink coffee after midday, so I try not to anyway. Because otherwise I won't sleep.
That gets me all jittery.
Oh, grow up, Sarah.
An almond latte, you'll be
Sarah.
fine. I reckon you'll be fine.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Kate, Tim and Joel on this Tuesday afternoon. Of course, Joel Jivin with our dear friend Sylvia Jeffries coming up a little bit later on in today's show. We're back with you live on April 19th, so not very far, like a couple of weeks. But now, do you eat the same thing every day?
David Beckham, he was on a podcast called River Cafe Table 4.
Oh, River Cafe. I follow them, or I've had a look at the cookbooks
Is that
and
the quirky
stuff.
guy with the long hair and the glasses?
Yeah.
He seems like he's a really nice guy.
I quite like him.
Yeah. He
I was
seems
going to say
fun.
bizarre name for a podcast, but all right. Well, David was on that podcast and he revealed his wife Victoria's eating habit that she's had for the last 25 years.
Unfortunately, I'm married to someone that has eaten the same thing for the last 25 years. Since I've met her, Victoria, she only eats grilled fish, steamed vegetables. She'll very rarely deviate away from there.
Boring.
Who's the
Boring,
one?
Victoria. Very healthy, but boring.
Oh, I would find that extremely boring because one of my favourite things in my life is to eat new foods with new people.
David also admitted to getting emotional about food and wine.
Oh, yeah.
Emotional. And he said the only time Posh was interested in anything on his plate was when she was pregnant with Harper.
Bloody pregnant eaters,
I don't think he calls
Eating
her
for two.
Posh.
Yeah, my wife, Posh. And he said that eating is one of his favourite... Oh, no, that meal. Well, eating's one of his favourite things, but that was one of his favourite evenings ever, and he can't even remember what she stole off his plate, but he just loved it so much.
Oh, my God.
She should eat
They are
more.
wild.
Every day, what are you eating every day?
Every day I'm...
What are you eating? It kind of works. Steph, what do you eat every day, Steph?
I eat 5 Weet-Bix every morning.
5
5?
Weet-Bix.
Yeah.
What do you do for the rest of the day?
It's usually followed by food from work because I work in a cafe.
Oh, that's handy. And what
Yeah.
milk do you have with the Weet-Bix? Or do you have them raw?
Just normal, no fancy. Just normal full
Yeah,
cream.
but how do you have your Weet-Bix? Do you pour the hot water over it first?
No, I don't think anyone does that.
Oh, well, I do.
Pour the hot water over it first.
You boil the jug.
Yeah.
So you put your
Yeah.
Weet-Bix in, then you
No,
boil...
I just-
Oh, no, you go.
No, I don't. I just cold milk. But I also have to eat like one at a time.
Of course,
I don't
because
want
you're
to
only
Yeah,
got
fair
one
enough.
mouth. No, we get
No,
it.
choke otherwise.
You couldn't eat all four of it. at one
5
go. No one
Weet-Bix
was
in your
suggesting that. But boiling water on your Weet-Bix first. What, doesn't the milk soften it?
No, you boil the jug, you wet the Weet-Bix with the boiled water, then you sprinkle the sugar on top so it kind of melts onto it. Then you put the milk on so it kind of covers it, and then you eat it like a slice.
Beautiful. Are you making that for Kate Middleton? Or?
Oh, well, she
She
doesn't have
stays
that
over.
long. I thought I was just popping in for a quick breakfast, but that took ages.
I don't really have
Caramelising
breakfast.
sugar on top. Oh, no.
Well, after all that, then you go, I don't really have breakfast.
But I don't. I don't
So
eat
you're just
Weet-Bix.
making that up.
No, but what I'm saying is if I had to have Weet-Bix, that's how I'd have it.
Oh. I'd have mine. I'd have mine on top of the Empire State Building. How would you have yours?
I'd have mine with a margarita.
Oh, great.
Oh,
I don't really
snap.
drink or eat Weet-Bix. Zoe, every day you what?
Every day I'm...
What are you eating every day?
Every single day for lunch, I eat rice, tuna, and veggies.
That's healthy. How long have you been doing that for?
Probably about 8 or 9 years.
Do you eat it at your desk?
Yes, I do.
Why though?
Because it's easy. I cook it on Sunday and
Oh.
then put it in the fridge, and I can eat it every day of the week, and I don't have to worry about lunch.
Even on
Bit
a
of meal
Friday?
Yeah.
You don't treat yourself with a bit of Guzman y Gomez or something on a Friday just after a big week?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, I'm just simpleton.
Yeah.
You pop a mint in after.
I bet you when you're eating at your desk, you're scrolling through your phone too, looking at all the things you'd like to buy from the Iconic or something.
Well, that's exactly right. And I season it with soy sauce and Maggi seasoning and
Maggi.
MSG.
Someone is mixing it up.
Get it into you.
Woo.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Movies aren't normally our strong suit here on the show, but we are going to get you to tell us about your favourite movie twists very soon here on Nova. It's Kate, Tim and Joel. Before we get out of here this hour, though, what is your superpower? Tell us.
This is a pretty great superpower. Dr. Krati Garg, I hope I pronounce
Something in your throat.
No, and how about this? Fancy you say that. She's an oral surgeon in Melbourne. And she has a super sensitive nose. And guess what she can do?
What? Pick the smell of things. You've given it away. But you said she's got an amazing nostril power, don't you think? Didn't you say that?
No, you
Super
said
sensitive
you,
nose.
You said
Super
something.
sensitive nose, and guess what she can do?
Smell stuff.
Parallel park.
She can detect scents that others are oblivious to. So she can, Dr. Krati, she can smell things that others cannot. So she notices the smell of Earth. What are you laughing?
Earth. Like planet Earth?
Just can you play along?
But surely
This is serious.
the smell exists. Otherwise, I'm like, I can smell tacos right now. You're like, well, I can't. Like,
No, but it's the same thing as like when they say that, like
Yes.
like a dog can hear like high pitched things, but
Yeah.
to the human eye, you can't hear it. But a dog
you can't hear it to the human eye.
No, it's very hard to hear through the human eye.
Hang on, what's that sound?
I'm listening.
I don't need to be close to Justin
Oh,
Bieber.
shut up, Joel. You're meant to be sick.
I know, I'm feeling so sick.
She almost feels empowered in some ways that she's got this extra strength or tool, like a superpower.
Louise, you're like this doctor in Melbourne. You can pick something. What's your superpower?
I can smell rain coming for about 2 hours before it rains.
And what does rain coming smell like?
Yeah.
I don't really know. It doesn't really have a smell.
And is this without seeing kind of the skies or getting another sense of it? It's purely the smell?
It's purely just walking outside, and it's just a scent. And I'll say to my partner, it's going to rain in a couple of hours. And you go, oh, yeah,
In a
right,
couple of
okay.
hours. So if it doesn't, everyone forgets. Thank you, Louise. Anna, what about you? What's your superpower?
So my superpower is that I can always tell what's going to happen in a movie when I just start watching it.
Oh, you're one of those people. Do you say it out loud as well and ruin it for people, or do you keep it to yourself?
Yeah, well, whenever I watch anything with my husband or with my sister or whoever, I always say, I think this is going to happen. And I'll say, what do you think? And they'll just say, well, if that's what you think, then obviously that's what's going to happen in the end.
That would be so annoying watching a movie with you. But the thing is...
Sometimes it's like really, really weird stuff that you wouldn't pick, and I'll just pick up on the whole plot line.
Okay, so
and
it's
they
not
say
like-
I should write movies.
Well, that's a bigger skill than just picking what's going to happen in the end. But what's the last movie that was a twist that you picked?
Probably... well, it happens all of the time. I'm just trying to think the last movie I watched. It would have been a Marvel movie.
The big twists and turns of a Marvel movie.
Don't they all have a formula? Not Marvel. I just mean movies. Well, some of them do. What about that one where they see dead people?
Yeah. You know, I watched Father of the Bride the other day. I picked it. I knew she was going to get married at the end. I'm like, how do you do that, Blackers?
That is incredible.
That's a great film, by the way, if you haven't seen it.
I watched it with the kids.
I know you told me. That was last year.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't put a timeline on it. I just told you. Suze, I didn't realise I was only allowed to tell stories fresh from 2022.
Oh, well, you have a go at me when I send through a story.
We're just sending it through as news. Susie, finally, let's do this. What's your superpower?
It's a little bit like the previous caller. I think I have a gift. That's what I call it anyway. So I can kind of just sense things too, and I just say them, and then they just happen. Like, for example, I might just think, I feel like a Magnum, and then all of a sudden the Magnum comes on TV. Or if I'm driving along and I
think I have that. I know what you mean. Give me another example.
Sometimes I'm driving along and I think, well, I better slow down because the police are going to be around the corner, and they are.
They're eating a Magnum.
Or a donut.
You said it.
Okay, all right. This is Kate, Tim and Joel.
Yes.
On Nova.
Second hour of the show. It is Kate, Tim and Joe. We're back with you live on April 19. So much stuff happening this hour. There's so little happening on April 5, though, as far as the day is concerned. Unless something massive's happened and we can't cover it.
Oh, no, if someone else has been slapped at an award show or
Yeah.
something. Because isn't it the Grammys this week?
Or another person who's almost made it to 100. Remember that? The old Betty White fiasco, I was about to say. Fiasco.
Don't go back there.
Okay, I won't. We've got Joel Jivin not too far away, but next, movie twists.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
It's Nova. We're back with you on Tuesday the 19th, so not long to go. Sylvia Jeffries joining us for Joel Jivin very soon. And now, some movie twists.
Now, I haven't seen this film.
Haven't you?
So
No,
I might.
neither have I.
I'm going to drive this, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But movie fans are losing their mind on Reddit. But I feel like people are always losing their mind on Reddit.
Yeah, they don't ever post something and go, everything's good here.
No, any excuse for someone to lose their mind, am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. They said that the rom-com... Yeah, this is it. Crazy Stupid Love with Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. Crazy Stupid Love has one of the best plot twists in movie history, right? So it came out in 2011 and it follows Cal, is the character's name, and that's played by Steve Carell, whose life changes when his wife reveals she wants a divorce.
Topsy-turvy.
Right? So he...
Oh, so relatable.
Right. He navigates the single scene with the help from his professional bachelor friend, Ryan Gosling. Of course, who else would you turn to? So Ryan teaches Steve Carell how to seduce women and become the ultimate player. Then at the end of the movie, Ryan Gosling's character ends up dating a girl named Hannah, who is actually Cal's daughter, Steve Carell's daughter.
Is that the twist?
Yeah.
That's the twist. And one Reddit user said, the revelation of Hannah bringing her boyfriend to meet her family is one of the most surprising, satisfying scenes that utilizes intentional misdirection by any team ever.
Of all the movies in all of the history of movies.
And we were just talking off air, some hectic, great late 90s movies like Primal Fear with Richard Gere and Edward Norton. What about Donnie Darko? What about the twist of Donnie Darko?
Donnie Darko.
We will do spoiler alerts here. He goes back in time, mate.
Does he?
Yes.
Did Shutter Island have a massive twist?
Yes, but
or
I
was
don't.
that one?
I don't know if you understand what the twist is, because I don't know if you understand the movie.
Too many twists and turns. The other one I was going to say is Fight Club. That was massive twist.
Oh, yeah.
Huge
I've not
twist.
seen it. I've not seen Fight Club.
Really?
I haven't for a
I
long
think I just
time.
said Fight Club. I've not seen Fight Club.
That's what Bindi Irwin's in Fight Club.
What about that Don't Look Up or whatever? What's that film? Did you not? Oh,
Your
you didn't
favourite.
get the twist.
Well, maybe we get Sylvia back. She hated that film too. And we're happy to do spoiler alerts here. So if you want to hear how a movie has a twist in it that's 20 years old, then stick around. Bianca, what's your go-to? What's the biggest movie twist?
The Bone Collector with Angelina Jolie and Denzel Washington.
Yep.
I love that film.
It's such a good film. It starts off with Angelina Jolie as a rookie cop. Denzel Washington is a really good detective. He actually ends up being disabled and paraplegic, can't move from his neck down.
Right.
And it turns out the Bone Collector, the big serial killer that they're actually chasing, is one of his doctors that are treating him
in revenge of him.
That's right.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Great twist.
Good luck if you were planning a movie night with that one tonight.
Yeah, sorry.
No, we're saying that, though. We're saying that. It's good. Now, Hugo, I think historically this is probably one of the biggest twists as well in movie history. What's your pick?
Hugo.
Yeah. Hey, how you going?
Oh, great.
It's got to be the Usual Suspect. So Kevin Spacey in The Usual Suspect, who plays the main character right the way through, and the big reveal of him being Kaiser Soze at the end with with his awkward limp just melting away as he finally gets out of the police station.
Oh, what a wonderful description. Well done, Hugo.
Well
You're going
done.
to teach your own merch
25 words or less. So well done.
Another one I haven't seen.
You know who just worked out, though? People explaining movies is just as bad as hearing about people's dream.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
It's Kate, Tim and Joel, but right now with Sylvia Jeffries and asking the question, have you ever been in prison? This got really interesting.
This guy's gone viral after posting his room, or his cell rather.
Yeah.
But he's compared it to a hotel room, and it's it's quite nice. It's got a TV, speaker, landline phone, air humidifier.
Looks like it's really been jazzed up by Shayna Blaze or something.
Shayna has got, she's been given a $100 budget and 4 hours, and she's popped down to Kmart. She's got that little Joker print.
She's done the drapes.
She's done the drapes.
The only thing that there's not in this room that is signature Shayna is a fire pit pizza oven.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Even though pizza is probably one of the easiest foods to get your hands on anywhere in Australia. People are obsessed with pizza ovens in their backyard.
We almost got one.
Did you?
Someone had to talk us out of it.
I'm so glad you didn't.
I know.
It takes up so much space.
Someone had to talk us out of it.
Yeah.
And you can buy it for cheaper and better.
Yeah,
There's
by
a
people who
pizza
make it
shop
for a living.
About 150 metres from our house.
Of course.
You know what Shayna would love to put in that prison cell is the letters PRISON up on the wall.
She like eat in the kitchen, like eat. Like, how cool.
And a little to-do list, and underneath it just be in prison.
Or chalkboard, like a little chalkboard with a chalk on a string, like another day cross.
What does she put up in the toilet then?
P-O-O.
Now, Laura, here we go. You work. Oh, this is cool, Laura. You work in a prison. Hey, Laura.
Hi, how you going?
Very good. Oh, you don't obviously say which prison, but just talk us through it. Like, can you have phones in prison? Firstly,
No. That would obviously be a very low security prison. I work in a maximum security, and there's absolutely no way you'd have a phone.
What about the decorative items in his prison cell? Does that seem a bit off to you? Like the picture on the wall? It looks like a Dyson humidifier too. That seems a bit
No, they have, in the prison I work at, they have their own drawings. They can put drawings up, or they can get like pictures out of the newspaper, and they can stick them up.
Oh, that's
fun.
fun.
They have like a picture board, and they're allowed to put things up, and they have a fan, and they have a TV and a kettle, and that's it.
A kettle, though? A kettle feels like with boiling water in it.
Sounds a bit dangerous.
Well, they're allowed to make themselves coffee, and they can buy coffee and noodles, things like that.
Okay.
It's like being on a jet star flight.
I know. Do you,
even more leg room.
Do you critique their art, Laura? Do you walk past and go, "Oh, that's crap, Gavin. Do it again"?
Look, it's I don't know where this other person is, but it's
In La La Land, obviously.
No.
I don't buy it.
Thanks,
I don't
Laura.
think-
Very quickly, do people still trade like cigarettes and stuff? Like, can people trade stuff, or is that all no?
It is that's trafficking. Cigarettes has been outlawed since it's been about 6 or 7 years now.
Vapes then, like Kiwi passion fruit vapes.
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
They smoke usually tea leaves. They dry their tea leaves out and smoke it, but that's still not allowed. If we catch them, they get reprimanded and fined for that. They're not allowed to
smoke their tea leaves, but
Okay.
they still try.
That's a theatre thing, apparently. Whoopi Goldberg talked about that's how what actors do on Broadway. They smoke tea leaves.
Oh, yeah,
Is
the
that what
tea
makes
leaves.
it too?
Yeah.
Laura, that was so interesting.
I love
What an
that, Laura.
insight.
Thank you very much. Now, Sarah, it just says 3 years under you. So, is that you've done time?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And how was that? Did you get noodles and coffee?
Yeah, noodles and coffee. It's all true. It was a really horrific experience. I saw things I didn't know existed. I just big eye opener. I learned a heap. Wow.
Assuming 3 years as well, you went in for something relatively like tame compared to other people you were probably in with.
It was for a fraud charge. Bit of a story to that, but that's what I was in there for. So
yeah, right.
Wow, well,
which
very
mind
trendy
you
at the
is
moment, fraud with Inventing Anna and Tinder Swindler.
Very in right now, yeah.
Very on brand.
Someone might make a movie about you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks for your call, Sarah.
Wow.
Good.
Interesting.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
You know we love Joel Jivin, and it's back and it's fresh on Tuesday, April 19. Here we are, doing it now with Sylvia Jeffries.
Suck on my lollipop, baby.
It is time for Joel Jivin, and the edition is, wait for it, partner picks.
Ooh.
Which means we have messaged Jack, your partner Joel, and Peter, your partner Sylvia,
Yes.
to see what songs you're into and what songs are big on your list right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, Jack and I are arguing at the moment.
Yeah, I was going to say. We've been deep in 2003. Is that where we're going?
Joel's first. Joel is first. And he will get this like a walk in the park.
Oh my God! It's my
Thank you,
favourite.
Jack, for the picks.
Because we are arguing at the moment, so I thought he might have thrown me under the bus.
No. There's no Blink 182 in here. though.
Running high, you will never be. Oh, I started too high. Aim. Don't you treat me bad. Don't you make me sad. Our love could be deep as the ocean. Do you want me to keep going?
No, I don't.
You got it.
Oh, such a banger.
1 point to you, Joel Creasy. Now, Pete Stefanovic, he messaged us today and said that, surprisingly, you love every song off the Arctic Monkeys AM album.
Oh, no.
It's the easy bit, don't worry.
I'm terrible.
Oh, really? Just try.
Coming back to me. Da, 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 da.
It's crawling back to you, not coming back to me. Could not have been.
I thought you had it. I was like,
Me too. Coming back to you. What?
I said to you in the ad break, I'm the queen of misheard lyrics.
It's crawling back to
Really
you,
are.
coming back to me.
Pete's in so much trouble.
All right. 1 point to Joel. Here we go. This is another Jack pick for you, Joel.
Oh my God! I went to the musical the other night, and it's all I listen to. Do you die? But you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away.
Easy.
I'm like Nat Bass.
You could be her understudy.
Oh my goodness.
Hey. Oh my gosh.
I'm very nervous about this next one.
Me too.
He's
Now I've heard the last one.
Also, I shouldn't be allowed to sing.
Because when he said you're mad into the new Kanye West album.
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh no, it's
He
Donda.
didn't.
Are you not then?
No one knows the lyrics to Kanye.
Okay. I'm gonna skip forward then because that's not fair.
Well, I'm into it, but he knows I don't know the words.
I mean, if it is the track Donda from Donda, you'll be
Leon
fine.
Bridges.
Yeah, we could try that.
Okay, good. Let's do that.
Do you think I'm being foolish if I don't push it?
Nothing. Not in the first word.
And the
Scared
and
to.
the fool don't fit,
Yeah.
and the shoes don't fit. It might just be that everything.
Scared to It
might be it that the love is real, that the shoe might fit. She might just be my
the shoe word.
everything.
There we go.
Beyond.
Leon Bridges, I mean, what an act.
He's not served me well there.
He hasn't. Well,
They're not
no.
on my current list.
Let's go. This is you, Joel.
Shall I just take it out with this?
This is
Or am I going to know it?
This is for the winner. Well, of course. Jack said, I think Jack almost said this is your ultimate.
Ain't back in my blessings anymore. Never be the girl I was before. What is this? I'ma let the good things in my life bring down.
It's Little Mix's Sweetie or Confetti.
No, my favourite Little Mix song is Sweet Melody.
Okay.
Jack's
The
in
partners are not
strife.
done well here. Well, I have one more for you then, Syl.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
Bias.
Come on.
What's it, a rap?
No, it's not the. No, it's not the rap. It's the main bit. It's the main bit. Guess who's going to?
Guess who's going to jail tonight?
Yes!
Oh, she's on the board.
Okay, good.
Guess who's going to jail tonight? There you go.
Okay, you ready, Joel? This is for the win.
Don't you know?
What can't you see? Damn so you know just where you go. Stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch.
Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch.
Kate, Tim and Joel is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.